Welcome everybody to a World of Tanks replay. My name is Maxwell and today's replay was from the user Fredboy. That is Fredboy, and he's driving the Matilda on a standard battle on Kharkov. Matilda is a tier 4 medium tank for the British, although handles a lot more like a heavy tank, as you're about to see. This replay is a little bit more light-hearted. It's just to sit back, relax and enjoy the fireworks and the fun rather than hardcore analyse the tactics. So like I said, sit back, relax and enjoy the fun. Straight away, Fredboy going to be heading down the central road. He's got the backup of another Matilda and an M3 Lee. Cannon on the Matilda fires very, very quickly, has a decent rate of fire, decent penetration, not a fantastically high alpha damage, but as you can see, it's able just to troll the hell out of people, getting 3 good shots into that A20 before he's able to get away. Does take a shot in the rear, looked like that, from one of his allies. The other Matilda is able to take out the M3 Lee. It's another good hit on this A20, and these guys are just going to sit here. And the A20, I don't think, realises how quickly that Matilda reloads. The Panzer 38 pops out, but his turret's in a slightly different position. But Fredboy is able just to adjust and take him out. I don't think he's taken any damage from enemy tanks just yet. I'm pretty sure the shot he took earlier was in the rear, although my eyes could have been deceiving me. We'll just spin the camera around and have a quick look. Can't see any penetration holes anywhere. So, looks like they're getting flanked pretty hard on the right-hand side. So, Fredboy going to head this direction instead. Gets some good hits on that LTP. Now he's going to move around and duel with this Hetzer. Unfortunately, though, the Hetzer has a pretty damn big cannon. So you don't really want to be the first around the corner to take on a Hetzer. You see the other Matilda pops himself around first. He gets taken out, and that's going to allow Fredboy just to come around, finish off the Hetzer for kill number 2. Switches attention back across to this LTP. Able to fire continuously onto him to take him out. Now he's going to have a look at the M3 Stuart, dueling with the allied M3 Stuart. Two of them fighting it out. It looks like the enemy M3 Stuart has the fire and health advantage, so he's able to take out his counterpart. There's no way Fredboy is going to be able to get all the way back to do anything about this, as his tank is just way, way too slow. Does find an M8A1, gets a great hit onto him to take him out for kill number 4. It looks like his team is just absolutely crumbling. Got a couple of guys up in the north there, but they're systematically getting picked apart. There's a Valentine 2 on the right-hand flank, and then there is himself. Finds an enemy Matilda here. Going to get some great shots through the front of his armor. Looks like the enemy Matilda hasn't angled himself at all, whereas Fredboy has, and that's how he was able to stay healthy and alive. Got to try and get a shot on this A20 now. Looks like the A20 is able to back out of that one, but the Stuart decides to present himself as a target. Switches back across to the A20, who leaves himself out in the open for some reason after taking damage. He gets taken out. That's a very quick Top Gun medal. Excellent work so far from Fredboy. Starting to land hits on this Stuart again. That Valentine 2 is now dueling with the Panzer B2. He's got a lot more health, so hopefully he's going to have the better of that situation and then be able to come back to help Fredboy defend the base. As it is, though, this Valentine is getting absolutely destroyed, and he gets taken out. You see it's now Fredboy all alone against 8 enemy tanks. 8 enemy tanks versus himself. Fredboy all he's going to be able to do now is just hang around the allied base here. Just try and stay alive as long as possible and defend for as long as possible. Not quite able to take out that M3 Stuart, who's been all around the houses. Looks like the artillery comes in. One great shot onto the M3 Stuart to eliminate him for kill number 7. Still not got a track. Does take out the Panzer B2 finally. Is taking shots in the rear, but even the rear armor of the Matilda is ridiculously well armored. Gets ammo racked and gets his track damaged as well. He's going to put some shots into the Stuart. Repairs his ammo rack, because the rate of fire of this thing is one of the things that makes its gun so powerful. That super fast rate of fire. Just having a look to see if we can see over the rubble there, but it's It doesn't look like it's a go. Looks like the M5 Stuart is playing super smart here. He's waiting for the rest of his team to turn up. Marder 38-2 comes in from the right-hand side. He gets ammo racked again, and he doesn't have a repair kit left. Takes out the Marder T. 2 Stuarts come into view. He's got to play it a little bit more carefully now that he doesn't have that super fast rate of fire, but he does still have the penetration. Takes out that second Stuart. That's kill number 10, a well-deserved Pools medal, but he's still got 4 enemy tanks to fight against with himself. The artillery comes in, takes a shot in the rear from the D2. Looks like the D2 hasn't got the penetration to be able to deal with the Matilda. Matilda just laughs at him, leaves himself side on. Nobody's able to do any damage whatsoever. Pulls forward just to stop the M5 Stuart being able to do anything at all to him, but which lures the M5 Stuart out into the open, and that allows Fred Boy to get one good shot. Can he get him before he backs off? Almost certainly, as he doesn't decide to run any further. That's kill number 12. And that just leaves 2 artillery pieces and Fred Boy. So now he's going to head up the centre of the town. An artillery shell landed close by there. He's still got 158 hit points left. He is ammo racked though, but he's only got to fight against 2 artillery pieces, both of which may either be in and around their cap circle or on their way down one of these roads. And the artillery pieces are probably the only people who've got the best chance of doing any damage to this Matilda, being as the fact that they fire high caliber, high explosive ammunition, so it doesn't really matter what your armor rating is. They're still going to be able to do damage. It looks like Fred Boy is totally in the zone, not even noticing the trolling in chat that was just going on there. Totally focused on the game at hand. He's got to find these 2 artillery pieces and take them out. If he can do it, then this is going to be one of the plays of the century, even though it was just a little bit of a fun game. And he did use auto-aim. He has played absolutely brilliantly to come out ahead with this one so far. Although it's just going to take one nicely placed shot from either of these SPGs. Does find the Panzer Soufflé on his left-hand side. It's one good shot through the rear. Panzer Soufflé decides to continue running away. Gets a second shot through his rear. And he's still deciding to run away. He gets a third shot. Now he decides to traverse himself around. That's shot number 4. That's him taken out. Kill number 13. If he can get this last kill and win, he's going to get his Hero's Medal for destroying 14 vehicles. If he doesn't get this last kill, then it's going to be the upset of the century. This Wesp is hanging around somewhere. He's going to be heading towards the cap circle. If the Wesp starts capping, it's going to take him a while to get back. He should still make it in time. Oh, there he is on the left-hand side. Gets one good hit. The Wesp fires and misses just over his head. This is going to be it. All she wrote. That is going to be the end of the game. So absolutely awesome. Awesome replay there from Fred Boy, driving his Matilda, showing his skills in this medium tank. Very, very well armoured, very nice cannon on it. As you can see, he took pretty much no damage in the entirety of that game. Took a couple of penetrating shots, but that was about it. Most of them just bounced harmlessly on this super thick armour for its tier. So awesome replay from you. Thank you very much for sending that one in. Don't forget, guys, if you've got yourself a great replay, send that in to replay@screenreality.com. The link for that is in the description. Just attach the replay file itself or the link to the What Replay website to the email, and I can check that one out for you. And don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, you found it useful, informative, you learned something, or you just enjoyed it, think about hitting that subscribe button, because there's a lot more World of Tanks content on this channel. I've been Maxwell, this has been a World of Tanks replay, and I will catch you guys next time.